What's going on YouTube? This is Inventory King. I have another DIY video for everyone. Critter cages. Do you use them? I do. They're amazing. They're built well, and it's a perfect place to put a fish that needs to go into timeout because it's a bully, or one that has been picked on to get them to recover if they're picked on, or to put them in timeout if they're a bully. Breeder nets. They also work. They're fairly inexpensive, but they're not built well. The plastic is cheap, and the net can easily break and rip if other fish are picking at it. I've broke tons of the breeder nets before. How would you like an easier way? Critter cages, the one downfall in my opinion is you have to pull the cage out of the tank, you have to open up the door and put the food inside, close it, stick it back in. As far as the breeder nets, I already explained what I feel. They're cheaply made and they break easy. Will they work? Of course. But I got an option for you guys that's going to run you between $2 and $3. That's going to be built well. It's going to last. It's easy to feed the fish. And you're going to have leftover material to build more in the future or use around the house. So let's start building. Okay, what you're going to need is a plastic basket that has holes on each side to allow water flow. $1 at my dollar store. You're going to need zip ties. I had those, but you can get them inexpensively. And then you're going to need this insulation. This is what you use to insulate pipe outside during the winter time to keep your pipes from freezing. Okay, so what's next is we need to measure the insulation, which I mean you could really just guess on this. So you know we're here and about here. So go ahead and cut this to size and cut another one to match. Okay, and you got all this extra left, so you can do other stuff with this. So it's convenient. So now that these are cut and rinsed, what we need to do is pull these off, and it is as simple as attaching like so. So on this one here, I'm going to have to trim off just a smidge. So this goes like this onto here. Now the next part is the zip ties. So what you're going to do is you're going to feed it through. You're going to put it through. Okay, so that's this part. So, you know, depending on the size of the fish, you know, if you have a big fish, you're not going to have any issues with something like this. But if you do run into it, you know, into a problem like that, you can use the extra foam that you found, that you got from cutting the edges off. You could always stick that right there, and then you can zip tie them. Okay, so we're at my quarantine tank, and so here we go. This is to help make it buoyant. So as you can see, once the water goes through, it reaches the foam and is buoyant. I don't know if you could tell, I have it right up against the filter and you can see the water flow, so you know you got water flow through here. There we go, I put one of my Madoka white lips in here. You can kind of see him in there, but so what'd you guys think of that? In those comments down below, let me know what you think of this really inexpensive build. Like, share, would love to have you subscribe to my channel, and stay tanked.